Hi, this lecture will cover a draft written by another student in TRS 099 on their synthesis essay. So let's just go through a little bit of their first paragraph and kind of figure out why the student did such a great job with their synthesis essay. So the student begins right away by providing some background information. Smartphones have become a topic of controversy because notice how the student provides reasons, all right, why it's a controversy. That's what I'm looking for. Smartphones can be defined, all right? So we then move into a definition. So a little background, and now we're moving into a definition. That's very helpful for the reader, okay? A little bit of background information here, okay? He then moves into a critic, Jean Twenge, okay? Although some critics, such as Jean Twenge, argue that more time teens spend looking at the screens, the more likely they are to report symptoms of depression. A deeper look at smartphone usage leads us to argue that depression and sleep problems will occur if the smartphone user abuses the screen time on their device. So let's just look at the thesis statement. Begins with a subordinate conjunction. All right. Although some critics argue X, a deeper look at smartphone usage leads us to argue Y. Okay, why being that depression and sleep problems will occur if the smartphone user abuses the screen time on their device. This argument overturns Twenge's claim and other critics of a similar type because it demonstrates that smartphones can be an extremely beneficial device that can replace several pieces of equipment, create computer-like conveniences, and be a valuable resource for education and emergencies. Okay, so this argument overturns Twenge's claim. This is the stakes of the argument. Why is this argument important? Well, it overturns someone else's claim. This is why it's important. It's challenging someone else. Okay? Provides a reason. Because. Okay? Why it's important? Because it's important for these reasons. Okay? So reason number one, smartphones can be extremely beneficial device that can replace several pieces of equipment. Reason number two, smartphones can create computer-like conveniences. Reason number three, smartphones can be a valuable resource for education and emergency. By examining these three facets of smartphones, we can argue that rather than causing depression and sleep problems, smartphones can be a very smart and beneficial device to own as long as the user takes control of the smartphone. All right. So what we have right here is the roadmap to the rest of the paper. 3 reasons, 3 points of analysis that this user or this writer is going to examine in more detail throughout the essay. This last sentence here in the introduction reinforces the thesis statement. Okay? Now you can notice in the next paragraph, right? Smartphones replace several pieces of equipment. What's the next paragraph going to be about? Smartphones can replace several pieces of personal equipment. Okay, so you can see how we're beginning here with the roadmap, the steps of the argument, and then we take it up here. Okay, and you just move along. The second part, create computer-like conveniences. Smartphones are just like a mini computer. Okay, that's the third paragraph. So it just moves down, unpacking that first paragraph. And that's what I want you to keep in mind. That's why I want you to have a roadmap to your paper. List reasons why you believe smartphones or a specific form of social media is a pro or a con. If you're going to look at Facebook, examine 3 elements of Facebook. Perhaps it's creating events. Perhaps it's following a celebrity. Perhaps it's a political cause. Whatever those reasons might be, list those reasons and then analyze them further in your body paragraphs. I hope this makes sense. If you have any questions, please shoot me a message.